Welcome to The Priority Shift, a podcast dedicated to focusing on your true priorities, both personal and professional, using the 80/20 method. I'm your host, Christina Walker. Let's dive in. Episode 18, Complexity When Cruising. Some of you may know that I became a travel advisor last April and have been growing my knowledge of the advising side for almost a year. I have always loved to travel and used to watch videos about cruise ships when I was young. I gifted my husband a scratch-off world map for our 1-year anniversary so that we could see where we had traveled the world together in real time. I love everything about cruising, and since my professional background is in 80/20, I thought I'd share some insights and things that I've picked up and how, again, 80/20 continues to show up in everyday life. Most people are familiar with the large cruise ships like Royal Caribbean, Carnival, or Disney, and know the basics of the different staterooms to be inside, ocean view, balcony, and a suite. Where it becomes complicated is within that there are different options. Inside room with room for up to 4 people, inside room that has a screen that looks like a balcony, ocean view that doesn't actually see anything, ocean view that looks out into the ocean, and the list goes on and on and on. And people will share that they love option, and it's great that the cruise lines have so many amazing options, but in reality, what it does is end up frustrating people. I work with clients that have specific needs, and when we start working through the options, they find that everything is pretty limited. This ends up being frustrating and ends up just annoying the customer and honestly can put a sour taste for that brand for the customer. Sure, you have a mile-long list of different options, but when your ability to supply is only 1 or 2, you end up spending more time explaining the differences, and is it truly worth it? On the opposite side of this, I have also traveled a lot with Viking cruises. And this is in no way an ad, but the simplicity of their brand is something to admire. Since Viking is clear on their target audience being adults only on their ocean ships, there are no inside or ocean view cabins. It simplifies everything very quickly. There are different levels within the rooms when they eliminate a tier of clients that are just looking for a quick and cheap trip. But explaining the benefits or explaining the room type gets a lot easier and is quicker. All of their rooms are only capacity for up to 2 occupants versus the ability to sometimes go up to 5. Again, this simplifies things. Simplicity from a business sense is not just about simplifying things to make it easier for you to explain your product to your internal team or customers, but it allows your customers to make quicker decisions. If your customer needs hours to work through everything to find the best option for themselves, or they can figure it out within the hour, they will lean towards the hour option. Customers and clients are busy people, and they will choose the path of least resistance. And here is where I will add a shameless plug for myself as a travel agent. If you're wanting to save yourself the hours of time that it can take to find the right cruise for yourself, reach out to me and I will help you find and craft the perfect vacation. Focus, of course, on the 80s and the things that are important for you when you travel. Thanks for listening, and make sure to leave us a 5-star review on your favorite listening platform, and share this with a friend, colleague, or manager. Find more info at PriorityShiftSolutions.com and reach out to Christina directly to get started with coaching and applying the 80/20 method.